365. I'm Swati Joshi. The top court today granted interim relief to leader of opposition Rahul Gandhi, staying proceedings in a defamation case filed over his remarks against the Indian Army during the Bharat Jodo Yatra. But the relief came with a sharp rebuke. A bench led by Justice Deepankar Datta issued notices to the Uttar Pradesh government and petitioner Uday Shankar Srivastav while putting the lower court proceedings on hold for now. The bench sought responses within 3 weeks. At the heart of the case was Rahul Gandhi's claim during his yatra that Chinese troops had beaten up Indian soldiers in Galwan. The Supreme Court took serious objection. The Supreme Court asked, how did you arrive at the figure of 2,000 square kilometers occupied by China? What documents back the claim? And a true Indian would not make such statements, asked Justice Deepankar Datta. The court asked why such comments were made on social media. Supreme Court asked bluntly, just because you have the right to free speech under Article 19(1)(a), does that mean you can say anything? Rahul Gandhi's lawyer Abhishek Manu Singhvi defended Rahul Gandhi, saying if the leader of the opposition can't raise these questions, who can? So while Rahul Gandhi gets a breather from legal proceedings, the Supreme Court has sent a clear message to him.
As today there was a hearing in Supreme Court regarding the petition being filed by Rahul Gandhi regarding the defamation case which is going on against him in the local court. Now the Supreme Court has said that he shouldn't have made certain statement regarding China, encroaching our territory and taking up 2,000 square meters of land. And as the Supreme Court has stated that there is no such proof, and if he wants to speak, he can speak within the parliament. Now the BJP is attacking Rahul Gandhi. Kiran Rijiju has also tweeted in this regard, and he said that this is a strong message which is being given to Rahul Gandhi by Supreme Court.
See, the matter is in the Supreme Court, and Supreme Court is talking on this issue. In that regard, they don't have to do politics on this. If Rahul Gandhi ji would have spoken anything, he would have spoken at the interest of the people and the country in the past. In case Supreme Court finds anything, then Rahul Gandhi ji's team of solicitors will answer that. And we don't want to comment on such things, because especially BJP wants to pitch in everything and comment on any aspect because they think that they are in power, they can talk any nonsense, which we don't do that.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. So that was Mr. Kiran Reddy speaking on Times Now. With video journalist Dheeraj Pandey, this is Jamka Singh for Times Group.
So some strong observations, scathing observations from the Supreme Court on this case, asking how can an Indian make such statements. The Supreme Court also asked some pointed questions on the claims that were made by Rahul Gandhi during Bharat Jodo Yatra. The Supreme Court asks how has the individual arrived at the figure 2,000 kilometers occupied by the Chinese, or what are the documents that have been relied upon? What are the documents that back these claims that 2,000 kilometers of land has been occupied by the Chinese forces? Supreme Court for the moment has put the proceedings of the lower court on hold, and this of course is an interim relief to Rahul Gandhi. But the scathing observations and the questions, pointed questions by the Supreme Court has led to a face-off. We have Nyamika joining us in the broadcast with more details. Nyamika, Supreme Court's rap, one would say, that a true Indian will not say this. Pointed questions coming Rahul Gandhi's way. What are the documents? What is the evidence to claim that 2,000 kilometers have been occupied by the Chinese?
Well, yes, indeed. These are very strong observations which have been made by the Supreme Court today against Rahul Gandhi. As in this particular case, we have seen that how Supreme Court has also given this observation saying that an Indian can a true Indian can never make such kind of allegations, cannot make such kind of claims. As we have seen that how repeatedly Rahul Gandhi had made it, made this claim that 2,000 square kilometers of our land has been, taken over by China, as we have seen in the past as well, that how he had attacked the central government, saying that how the Chinese troops had entered into our territory, and now they have also occupied the 2,000 square kilometers of our land, to which now the Supreme Court has, attacked Rahul Gandhi, and they have also mentioned it very clearly that no true Indian can make such kind of claims, and even if he wants to speak, he can speak within the parliament itself. But on the other side, it has also given an opportunity to the BJP as well to rake it up and to target Rahul Gandhi regarding this entire matter, as we have seen that how in the past also how the government of India has been continuously denying any such thing happened in the past as well. Whatever has been claimed by Rahul Gandhi, as now it is Mr. Kiran Rijiju who is the Union
Absolutely.
Minister, he has also said it very clearly that...
Niyamika, please stay on with us. So the Supreme Court has asked pointed questions. The Supreme Court has asked, how has Rahul Gandhi arrived at the figure that 2,000 square kilometers have been occupied by Chinese, and what are the documents that back these claims or suggest that such a thing has happened? Like Niyamika was pointing out, Kiran Rijiju has hit out at Rahul Gandhi. Let's show this tweet, this post by Kiran Rijiju to our viewers, and this is the response coming in from the Parliamentary Affairs Minister. He says, and I quote, Supreme Court rebukes Shri Rahul Gandhi for irresponsible claim that Chinese occupied Indian territory. Supreme Court, how do you know 2,000 square kilometers of Indian territory was occupied by Chinese? A true Indian will not say this. So this is a response coming in from the government, the first one. And on the 29th of July, this is what Kiran Rijiju said. He said, there should be no confusion due to the false narratives of Congress and left ecosystem with regards to India's boundaries. This is what he said as far as the development was concerned on the 29th of July. Today, on what the Supreme Court has said, the observation that has come in and the questions that the Supreme Court has asked Rahul Gandhi, this is the latest reaction of Kiran Rijiju. Let's also listen into more reactions on the broadcast.
सेना का अपमान यही बन चुका है राहुल गांधी की पहचान। पहले इलाहाबाद हाईकोर्ट ने राहुल गांधी को फटकार लगाई थी, जो बयान उन्होंने सेना को लेकर किया था कि हमारी सेना और सैनिकों की चाइना के द्वारा पिटाई हो रही थी। अब सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने राहुल गांधी को सरेआम लथाड़ा है, कहा है कि तुम्हें कैसे पता कि चाइना ने हमारी जमीन कब्जा ली है। अगर आप भारतीय होते तो ऐसी बात नहीं करते, बिना तथ्य बिना प्रमाण के। और अब भी देखिए ना, ये जो मानसिकता है, सड़क का गुंडा, सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक को खून की दलाली, बालाकोट एयर स्ट्राइक पर सवाल खड़े करना, ऑपरेशन सिंदूर को भी फेलियर, तमाशा, छुटपुट, सरेंडर, ये सब कहना, कारगिल युद्ध दिवस जो था, कारगिल विजय दिवस, उसको 5 वर्षों तक न मनाना, सेना का करो अपमान, पाकिस्तान का करो गुणगान, यही बन चुकी है।
सम्मानीय सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने राहुल गांधी पर बहुत जोरदार टिप्पणी की है। उनका नेता विपक्ष होने पर भी प्रश्न चिन्ह उठाया है। सम्मानीय सुप्रीम कोर्ट के जजेस ने कहा है कि राहुल गांधी के पास क्या पुरावे हैं, क्या सबूत है कि चाइना 2000 स्क्वायर किलोमीटर भारत से कब्जा किए हैं। उसके अलावा जो राहुल गांधी बेबुनियाद आरोप लगाते हैं, उनका देशभक्त होने पर भी सम्मानीय सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने प्रश्न चिन्ह लगाया। और उसके अलावा जो ये बातें वो प्रेस में कहते हैं और पार्लियामेंट में राहुल गांधी कम बोलते हैं, इस पर भी सम्मानीय सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने उनके जो नेता विपक्ष होने के रोल पर टिप्पणी की है।
So while there is an interim relief for Rahul Gandhi, the Supreme Court has also wrapped him. Let's break down the details of what the Supreme Court said. These are the observations and the questions also that the Supreme Court posed. A true Indian will not say this. The Supreme Court clearly expressing shock. Wrap 2, when there is dispute across border, can you say all this? Why post on social media? Why not in Parliament? So why not raise this issue in the Parliament? Why are you highlighting this on social media? Wrap number 4, how did you know China occupied 2,000 square kilometers of our land? And on the basis of which reliable document did you say this? These are the questions that the Supreme Court has posed to the leader of opposition, Rahul Gandhi. Let's go across to Niyamika, who continues to be with us on the broadcast. Niyamika, now Abhishek Manu Singhvi in the court representing Rahul Gandhi said if the leader of opposition can't raise these issues or can't ask these questions, who will? The Supreme Court in its observations has said, why raise this issue in media or on social media? Why not inside the Parliament?
Well, yes, indeed, as Supreme Court has also stated that even if Rahul Gandhi wants to raise certain questions from the government of India, he can do it within the Parliament itself. Why make social media posts or in the, public events? Why such kind of statements are being given on his part? Because the Supreme Court has also stated that a true Indian can never make such kind of claims regarding our country. That is basically what BJP is also saying. The same thing as the Union Minister Kiran Rijiju has also repeated that these are very irresponsible claims which he had made in the past as well, to which he has stated that today Supreme Court has given a very strong message to Rahul Gandhi. But on the other side, if we talk about Abhishek Manu Singhvi, who is an senior advocate and also a Rajya Sabha MP from the Congress party side, he has also stated that being a leader of opposition, it is his responsibility to raise certain kind of questions from the government of India. To which now the Supreme Court has also replied that he can also speak within the parliament itself, as in the past we have seen that how the Congress party had stated that if these claims are false, then it is basically the BJP government's responsibility to deny it within the parliament, as they have been continuously raising questions upon Prime Minister Narendra Modi that why he is not speaking anything about China, as repeatedly various Congress leaders have made this claim that that the Prime Minister is not even naming China whenever these kinds of questions are being asked to him, that whether the Chinese troops had entered into our territory, whether our land has been occupied by China. All of these questions are repeatedly being asked by various Congress leaders, including Rahul Gandhi itself, but they are basically saying that even if these are false claims, then why BJP government is not coming to the fore, why they are not denying it, why they are not naming China within the parliament.
All right, Congress saying these are legitimate questions being raised by Rahul Gandhi and the centre needs to respond. Thank you very much, Niyamika, for getting us the details. We're moving on now, shifting our focus to a shocking incident of chain snatching. Member of Parliament's chain was snatched in the national capital. We're talking about